Chal, we know stories of a Shliach who would give someone a Bracha, saying that since he's a Shliach, he has the Koyach of the Mishaleach, and therefore the Bracha should come true. And the Bracha actually came true. For instance, we heard a story of Rebbe Nachman Kowalski, who was in Australia in the time of the Friedrich Rebbe, even though he was a Mishulach for Ner Yisrael of Baltimore, but he also had the Shlichus of the Friedrich Rebbe, so he gave somebody a Bracha to have a child, and the person had a child. We also know a story, my father told me that he heard that Rebbe the Masmid once gave someone a bracha. He said, since I'm a Shadar, a Shliach of the Rebbe, of the Friedrich Rebbe, so he's giving a bracha, Bekeich Shaleach, and the bracha came true. He also told me that he heard that the Friedrich Rebbe told him later, Itche, you gave the bracha, so it has to happen, but don't do it again. But anyway, all these things are just things that we heard, rumors, and I usually don't tell over these stories here because I only tell stories that happened, or I was there and it happened to our family, to us, or I heard it Kleidishin from the person himself and things like that, but not just stump stories. But in the same meaning, I want to tell a story also with Negei the Friedrich Rebbe, that a Shliach gave a bracha, and this is a story that I heard firsthand, Kleidishin, from my Zayde. My Zayde told me, actually we all know he was in Katrinaslav, and Reb Nissen Nemenov came there as a young man. He came there and he was collecting money for Temchet Mimim b'shlichus of the Friedrich Rebbe. So when he was in Katrinaslav, he asked my Zayde if my Zayde could help him go around collect the money. So my Zayde told him, my Zayde told this to me, but he told him that with pleasure he would do it, but he's sick. He has stones in his gallbladder, which is big yisurim, and Yipashet physically can't do it. So Reb Nissen got up and he said like this: since I'm a Shadar of the Rebbe, I'm a Shliach of the Rebbe, so I have the Koyach of the Mishaleach. So I'm giving you a bracha, the Koyach HaMishaleach, that the stones should go out and everything should be fine. It says the next morning he woke up and he felt the stones came out by itself and he felt completely better, and he said he actually helped him a lot to collect money for Timchet Mimim. So here we see that there is the Koyach HaShliach has. And obviously you have to do it with the Munah Pshuta, with the Tmimis, with the truth, but the Koyach that the Shliach has, the Koyach of the Mishaleach.